What's up, guys? Welcome to our flight tonight. We got a very short hop from Knoxville, Tennessee to Charlotte, North Carolina. So short that we only have a block time of an hour and air time of about 33 minutes. And we're also going to be cruising at around 25,000 feet for this flight. We're taking about 96 passengers with us to Charlotte. So it shouldn't take us long to get boarded. Boarding starts in 20 minutes. We got catering here. We got a departure time of 6:45 Zulu or 1:45 Zulu. I'm sorry, 1:45. Actually, it's 2:45 local time, East Coast. Which I'm sure the passenger service people are not too happy about. And definitely not too happy about, given that they're being listed as an alternate in case we can't make it into Charlotte tonight. It's only 180 nautical miles. Again, we'll be at 250 on the altitude. We're taking about 13.5 on the fuel. I think that's what I put on there. I hope that's what I put on there. If not, we'll have to call them back out. I think that's what I put, though. Yeah, I did put that. So it'll be a pretty light flight. We're planning on landing on 36 left, so we're going to get everything set up here in the aircraft while we're on the ground. From the departure to the arrival to the ILS to the alternate of coming back here. Our alternate altitude is 26,000 feet, coming right back here to Knoxville. We'll go over that a little bit in the once we hop in the aircraft. But again, we should reach cruise at about 10 minutes, and we'll be hitting the top of descent 9 minutes after that. So we're likely going to keep the seatbelt signs on for this flight. There won't be any point in taking seatbelts off. Also, we're not getting potable or lab service done, and there won't be any catering for this flight because that's how short the flight will be. They're nowhere near where that plug is. Maybe we're too far back is what it is. That could be it too. But they're getting the fuel on board now. Again, we are in the 319. Tail number 004. And I did do the update, if you guys have also hopefully done it by now, for PMDG, moving the 73s over to the OC3 configurator. I did it last night, but my aircraft didn't show up, and so I checked today when I got home from work, and all of my aircraft are still showing in my sim, which were not showing there last night. So I don't know, I may still have to follow the instructions and somehow delete it, which I was unable to do last night from the old configurator, the OC2, because as soon as I accepted it into the OC3, it completely removed everything from OC2, so I couldn't even do anything in it. So yeah, we're gonna start boarding here. Probably should start doing boarding maybe like 10 minutes early, or at least on the Phoenix, because they do the fuel and stuff first. I gotta check because I feel like I have it set to still board even when fueling. We'll see. We got 4,500 pounds going on. We already got 6,000 pounds anyway. All right, we look good here. Yeah, we'll be climbing out of here. We got some low ceilings in Charlotte, so as of right now, it's almost low IFR. It's 1 1/4 mile visibility there right now. But by the time we arrive, that should increase. So that shouldn't be an issue for us. All right, now they're doing boarding. We'll just have to climb in this way. Crew should already be here. I know they're not here yet. They'll be on the way. There's a flight deck. You can hear what's going on outside there. Everyone give me a walk by till the crew gets on board here. All right, so they're getting the baggage done. I don't know why catering even came out. We wasn't supposed to get catering. Again, we're not going to take seatbelts off on for this flight. Like I said, we'll literally be at top of descent for 10 minutes, if that, 9 minutes. All right, the bill was $2,100. Oh, bumped my head there.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
That'd be cool if I had the flashlight here in 2020 from this vantage point. All right, looks good there. Looks good there. I'll make sure again we have no stowaways still on here from the last flight. Or wouldn't really have to worry about much of a security search because the aircraft has been at the gate, to our knowledge, the entire time. We got the security search form up there at the flight deck. There's our crew. I think we got Lisa today. Yeah, see, it's a little late, but we only got 96 people, so we should still push on time. Hello, Lisa. How are you today?
Hello, Captain Hatchett. I'm doing well, thank you. Ready for a great flight today.
All right, sounds good. We'll have a short flight here. We won't be doing catering tonight. We probably won't take seatbelt signs off either, because we'll only be in cruise for about 9 minutes.
Understood, Captain. I'll keep the seatbelt signs on and prepare for a short flight. I'll inform the crew accordingly.
All right, sounds good. And passengers should be boarding here in the next 18 minutes. On the flight list, do we have any unaccompanied minors or infants?
We have no unaccompanied minors or infants on the flight list, Captain. Boarding will begin shortly.
All right, sounds good. Any jump seaters?
No jump seaters on this flight, Captain.
All right, then we shouldn't have any issues with passenger service on our closeout, so that's good. If you have any issues, let us know.
Understood, Captain. I'll keep an eye on everything and let you know if any issues arise. Thank you.
All right, let's hop in the cabin and get some things going here. We got a company messenger already. Bunch of messages. Hold on. Got to get my seat situated here. There we go. All right, the Charlotte 1 release. Be out the blocks at 6:45, off the ground at 7:09. Shouldn't have any delays, hopefully. See what else we get. Dispatch expect aircraft change type to 319. Now we're not going back to base. I mean, when we get there, this is the last flight of the night. Place success comes before work is the dictionary. All right, got some funny messages in the middle of the night here, I see. All right, we got our fuel uplink or uplift. We had 6.6. We added 6.9 for a total of 13.3 is what the flight asked for, but they gave us 13.5. Difference of 0.2. We'll take that. Let me see. What is the Oh yeah, the temps are good. We don't got to start the APU until we need to. We may not even use CPDLC. I'm sorry. We may not even use get the PDC. It may just send it to us, even though it says they have it. But I did look up from the last flight. If you guys remember, I said that there was no CPDLC on the Phoenix. There is CPDLC, just not with say intentions yet. They have it for beyond ATC, but not for say intentions. All right, so we're American 2925 tonight. Again, as I've stated before, if you're flying the 777 or the Phoenix Airbuses, or even FS Labs probably, that works with the real ACARS program, just remember when you land, most of the time the FMC or the MCDU wipes out the flight number. So in order to get your on and end times, you want to make sure after landing to put your flight number back in, so that way real ACARS can still count that. That's the only reason you won't receive your on and end times, is when that happens. So you just got to make sure to put your flight number back in. All right, so let's get some things going so we can get ready to get out of here. Let's see. We're not worried about that. All right, so again, 13.5 was planned. We got 13.505. Oh, nice. They gave us a little bit more. We got 5,200 pounds of cargo, which has already been loaded by the ramp, and our passengers are going to be boarding here shortly, which is fine on the time because, again, it's only 96 passengers. This aircraft holds 128. Let me see. I don't think this one have economy flow. It doesn't. The 321 has a pack economy flow, which we probably could even put this on low. Shit, with the only 96 passengers, this would probably work just fine. But we got an ACARS from a company telling us that if we got any passengers account under 168, we should use economy flow on the packs. So that was good to know. I didn't know that. Alright, so let's go to our briefing here. Kind of go over this with you guys. Alright, so again, American 2925 on the 8th month. And the tail number 00004, registration 9004 Foxtrot. We're going from Knoxville to Charlotte, alternates right back here in Knoxville. We're going to be minimum takeoff fuel of 11.9, release fuel is 13.2. And again, this is when the release was put out, which is about, what, hour and a half before the flight. Alternate route, as I stated, is going to be coming back to Knoxville. Will be at 2600, so we're going to put this in the secondary route, so it's already there in case we do have to return here for any reason. We got a flight time 33 minutes, 180 nautical miles. Reserve is going to be 3.3. We got 3.8 for our alternate fuel to get back here, and we took an extra 10 minutes of fuel per the captain, just under 1,000 extra pounds. Again, release fuel is going to be 13.2, and we got 13.5 now, so a couple extra 100 pounds. Again, departure time is 6:45 Zulu or 2:45 local time. We should arrive at 7:50 Zulu or 3:50 a.m. That's gonna suck for those passenger service folks who has to wait for this flight to get there. But unfortunately, that's how it goes. If the flight's gonna go, they gotta keep passenger service available. Our plan is to park at Charlie 2, I believe. So we'll see if real ACARS keeps up with that again, and we get lucky enough to get our gate this time around. As you guys seen on the 777 flight, that was fantastic that we were still at the same terminal, just at a different gate, which worked out fantastic because as soon as we landed the aircraft, that gate had pushed out about 10 minutes before we landed, and the gate that we actually were supposed to go to, that aircraft landed at the same time as we did on the opposite side of the airport. So that was wonderful. I'd like to really know how that works, how they have that set up, how Say Intentions has it set up, because Say Intentions is the one who assigns the gate. It would be very nice, as I've stated before, if we could input our gate, but the variables would still work with Say Intentions. If the gate's occupied, they'll automatically change our gate, give us a different gate. But that would be cool. Alright, so again, we're at gate 6 here now. We got Charlie 2 we'll be parking at, and the ramp frequency will be 129.22. Flight plan. I don't know what our center is above us. I'll know once we look at our charts. And so again, here as I stated, top of climb's 10 minutes. Top of descent's going to be in 19 minutes from that time. So again, we're in cruise for 9 minutes. We'll leave the seatbelt signs on. There won't be any point of doing anything else. And then these are our numbers from takeoff to in the blocks. We should be in the blocks with 9.5 on the fuel, and what our fuel burn should be when we reach these waypoints at this altitude at this speed. And then again, our signatures. There's our dispatcher Greg, FD0. I think it's always FD09. And then me as the captain, and FO, we got Chad tonight. Oh, no, hold on. We don't got Chad, do we? Oh, we do have Chad. Let's get Chad in here. Brian is on the wrong flight. Alright, passengers boarding in 9 minutes. Then here's our wind information and our route. Again, very short route. Very short route. We got no weather anomalies are predicted to be in our area. That's 18,000 feet. We got winds from the north, so we have a bit of a crosswind. Let's verify that. That's at 24. This is closer to us. So yeah, wind's gonna be straight south, north to south. Light winds though. We'll have some crosswinds there. We're planning on landing 36 left into Charlotte. Is the plan. And you see how quick and short that flight's gonna be. It looks like tropopause is around 44,000 feet, it looks. Company messages, typical company messages. Let's see, weather briefing. That's what we're looking at the TAF for here, which is showing around the time we will come back is gonna be closer to this, in between these two. And we got greater than 6 statute miles and a few 10,000 scattered 2,000. So we're good to come back here without planning a second alternate. But at our destination, no activators is within a given time period. Charlotte, we didn't get an ATIS for them. We got a METAR though. Yeah, see, this is what it was at the time of the release. At 5:15 Zulu, it's 1/4 statute mile. Winds are out the south, or out the north. My mistake. 1 1/4 statute miles. In rain, mist, few 600. Scattered 1,000. Overcast 1,400. It is soupy there. But again, look at the TAF. By the time we arrive, we're supposed to arrive again at 7:50 Zulu. So again, closer to this time frame here between these two. Oh, it looks like it just switched to overcast. Overcast 1,500. Oh yeah, so overcast 1,500. That's why we planned coming back here as an alternate, because that's below the 2,000 feet. So that's what we'll be looking at. We got 6 crew today, 96 on the passengers. I think this is a infant, if I'm not mistaken, is 1. is what that says. Total souls on board 103. That's just back to those charts there. All right, so let's get our charts up here. Switch this to night. Make sure we're on high charts. Should be, yeah. All right, start. What did they give us for start? Airport. Oh yeah, we don't have a departure, so we're not going to be flying the SID out of here. It's just going to be radar vectors 2. Let's see. Our passenger started boarding yet? In 6 minutes. All right, so the plan, we're going to be departing runway 5 left. So we'll push tail north is likely what they'll give us. We'll taxi Tango, cross 5 right to Bravo. And then down here to 5 left. Which also 5 left is going to be our arriving runway if we have to return here because it has the ILS. So we'll get this up. Let's see, ground charts first. Airport, we got that. Parking gates, pull that up. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back up. All right, let's go start then. That was the main one I needed. All right, we're supposed to be doing the flips for RNAV arrival. And the reason, again, because we don't have to go so high. And look at this. We're literally showing on the arrival chart. That's how close we are. We're sitting right underneath the arrival chart. So from Knoxville, we'll, our first start down is going to be at or above flight level 240, and we'll be 250. So there's no point in climbing high just to be stepping right back down. We'll just go one step above the first waypoint, lowest altitude. And then we'll start stepping down from there down to 19. We'll be at 270. Why is my stuff always the only one that, I don't think I've seen anybody else stuff have issues with these charts. I swear I feel like I'm the only one who have trouble moving the charts around on these EFBs. We're again planning to do a north landing, so we'll fly left downwind to join the approach for 36 left. Right now that's what they're landing is 36 left and departing 36 left. So we'll be landing on the furthest out runway, so we'll have a little bit of a taxi getting into the gate. But nothing major. And again, right now we're planning to park at gate Charlie 2, which will go into Charlie 2. Should be, if say intentions does it right, we should get Juliet to Golf and to 24. Not Juliet Golf, Juliet to Romeo. 24 and into the ramp is what we should get. And again, the ILS 36 left is what we'll be looking at. All right, let's go back to our airport here. And let me see, who do we have? It doesn't give us, gives a departure, doesn't give us the arrival. I mean the center though. May not even talk to center. That with say intentions, it may keep us on the same one. We're within 3 minutes, 2 minutes now. Alright, so 28:35.
altimeter 3015. Density altitude 1800 feet. Arriving and departing runway 23 left. Advise on initial contact you have information Mike. McGee Tyson Airport, information Mike. 0553 Zulu. Wind 275 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions,
They may flip
broken at
us.
1,000 feet. Temperature 22.
They just may flip us then. We'll see. Let's see. Cruise is going to be 250. It's negative 22. Ground temp is 22. Tropopause at about 44,000. What was our cost index? I know the cost index should be on here.
This way.
I know the cost index is on here. Why am I not seeing it?
May I see your boarding pass?
Oh, right here. All right. I knew it was there. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it. All right. Hey, Chad, go ahead and pick up the IFR clearance.
Good night.
Yo, Hatchet, picking up our IFR clearance now.
Good night.
Knoxville clearance, American 2925. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have Mike.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
115. Oh. Block fuel 13.3.
American 2925, Knoxville clearance, cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors comedy. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 25010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.0, squawk 3225. And I know it's not what you filed, but you can expect runway 23 left.
Yeah, I figured that's what he'd give. Actually, we can't do 23 left. 23 left is closed. That runway is closed. We need to get the other one. Why does it not give me the right one? +1. -1? There we go.
This way.
Oh, my bad. It is +1. So just 1. All right. And American 2925 cleared to Charlotte via radar vectors, comedy. Then it's filed, climb, maintain 4,000, expect flight level 25010 minutes after departure. Departure's on 118.0, we'll squawk 3225. And can we expect runway 23 right?
American 2925, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.9er.
All right, yeah, he gave us 32. Oh, no, that's just what I read. And clearance, just for clarification, can we expect runway 23 right?
Ladies and
American 2925, runway 23 right is not available.
Oh,
You are
my God,
assigned
these
runway
people.
gentlemen,
23 left.
we kindly ask you to take your seats.
Clearance according to the NOTAMs, 23 left is closed. We need to use 23 right.
Please don't hesitate to contact our friendly crew. Thank you for choosing American Airlines.
American 2925, roger. You are cleared to use runway 23 right for departure.
Thank you. Do I got to start saying things are closed? Copy that. We'll plan for runway 23 right, American 2925. We'll do 23 right, but dang. Least he could have did was give us the right runway. And unfortunately, because there's no one taking off here, I don't know whether or not it's actually happening. The runways are actually happening or not. Of what they're using for the active. All right, we got passengers boarded. 3225. All right, so yeah, we'll be planning for 23 right departure then. Switch to 23 right. Let's sync prelim. Make sure that's up to date. Yeah, because it's variable, so they're going to go with whatever's the closest direction of winds. Calculate. All right, flaps 1 up 0.8. Flex temp 66. Got a stopping margin of 1,300 feet. 1,322. For now, let's send that. Let's get 4,000 set. Are you kidding me? They're not boarding on the aircraft? I think this is that issue with GSX where they gotta update it. I mean, they're boarding, but they're not actually showing to be seated. Why in the world can I grab this door? Oh, it's on this side. That's why. Okay. Let's see if we close it and open it again. Nah, it's not showing them on. I think GSX has to do their update for it. I feel like they did already, but maybe I didn't run it again. 3225. We got that set. Oops, no we don't. There we go. Alright, so let's finish getting everything else in. Alright, we got comedy. And let's see. Charlotte. Arrival's gonna be 36 left. Alright, we got that. We're doing the flips 4. I think it is via comedy still. Yeah. Flips 4, ILS 36 left. Will it? Alright, let's insert that. Let's get our wind data. that. And then for the second flight plan, we're going to go ahead and put that in. I just think we got to do it in it here. Alright, so it'll be the same flight number. 2925, I think it is. Yeah. Cost index still 18. And will be CLT to KTYS 260. I don't know what the ground temp is there. We'll leave that as so for now. And flight plan for this one. Oops, nope, wrong one.
4601 is off in the close portion of Bravo. Budget.
Will be Boobsy? I guess that's what that is. Let's see. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing this correctly. We'll just go 36 left, be our go around. That via, alright, no transition. Wait, it's not taking it. Not doing the transition. Just that, because it says it's going to Brian. It's Bob Z and then Bob Z. It won't let me select the transition though. We'll just do that. We can always get rid of it. Alright, then back to here. Won't be an arrival, it'll just be the runway. We'll plan for the ILS 23 right back into here. Alright, so that's our second flight plan. It's going to be 439 miles, it says. Alright, I may have put something in here twice. Or maybe it's showing 439 from where we're sitting at right now, maybe. Why can't I clear that then? Alright, there we go, we'll do that. Alright, there we go, that's right. Alright, so 162 coming back here. Let's see where we at on the PAX count. 79 to 96. So we almost got everybody on here. We still got almost another 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes to still get out of here. Alright, so we got our second flight plan in for if we got to return back here. Alright, this is our original flight plan. Have that in place. We already picked up our clearance. I do wish the people were showing on the aircraft here though. It'd be pretty nice. All right, we got our departure information for now. And we discussed the arrival. Didn't really talk about the approach. Let's do that. Approach. It's probably going to be raining. Let me see. Sure it will be.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello. Hello.
Not showing it there so far. Yeah, 'cause it says it's raining right now. We'll just have to keep an eye on the NOTAMs to see about the conditions. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Alright, it says wet. 5x5 on 3/6 left. 555, 100% wet. Alright, so we'll go 5. We got 7 knots. Alright, landing weight's gonna be, unfortunately we still have some time here, 24.5. We'll use medium brakes. Max reverse, auto throttle off. We'll go full flaps. Alright, we got 7 knots there. Actually, let's go good to medium. If they're showing 5x5, we'll, or 555, we'll go medium. Good medium. Just to give us a buffer. Alright, yeah, we still got another 15 minutes. Let's go perf data. Get this stuff in right now. Alright, we got 7 to be 7 down the nose. Might be 130. Zero 10 at 8. And 30, 19. What is it? 20. Okay. Alright, we're full. Actually, yeah, ILS. We're looking at 944. All right, we're all good there. Got another telex message. Oh, she prelim. Yeah, that was everything we already got. And final loadout. We'll take it. All right, Lisa, looks like we got all our passengers on board. We're still finishing up some things here. Then we'll call for pushback here shortly.
Okay, Captain. I'll inform the crew to prepare for pushback shortly.
All right, everything's on. Looks like we got a gross weight of 128.14. Not bad. It's a difference of 100 pounds, so that's pretty good. I'll take that. All right, that was sent. Let's get our final information here. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. All right, it's dry here. We don't have that to worry about. That's that. Let's recalculate again. Numbers are the same. All right, Chad, our final load sheet numbers for runway 23 right, we got V1 138, VR 139, V2 143, flaps 1, trim up 0.8, will be flex temp 66 with a stop margin of 1322. During the climb out, flaps retract above 140, slats retract above 182, and clean above 202.
Got it, Hatchet. V1 is 138, VR is 139er, V2 is 143. Flaps 1, trim up 0.8, flex temp 66. Flaps retract above 140, slats above 182, clean above 202. We're set for runway 23 right.
All right, sounds good. All right, and just give a full departure briefing. All right, we're good there. Get fuel on.
Yo, Hatchet, here's the departure briefing. We'll be departing from runway 23 right, flying the filed departure with an initial climb to 4,000. Transition altitude is 18,000. After takeoff, follow radar vectors to Comedy, climbing to flight level 250. Weather looks clear. Engine failure below 400. Continue straight and follow ATC. Above 400, follow engine out procedure to 3,000 before turning back. Abnormalities before V1, reject takeoff. After V1, continue and handle it. Cleared as filed. Squawk 3,225. Departure on. V1 is 138 knots. VR is 139 knots. V2 is 143 knots. Climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. Ready to roll, Captain.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna get the APU started, and then we'll go from there.
Welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 2925, departing from Knoxville to Charlotte. We are
Let
thrilled
Ramp
to have
know.
you with us today. I'd like to introduce our flight crew, Captain Hatchet and First Officer Chad, along with our wonderful cabin crew members, Sarah, Mike, and Jessica. We expect a flight
I don't think
time
I can
of
call a ramp
approximately 35
here.
minutes, cruising at an altitude of 25,000 feet. Now, let's
Yeah,
go
there's
over
no
the
button in
important
here that I know of to call a ramp.
to fasten your seatbelt, insert the
Is the
middle
ground
seat
control
into the
button?
buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. Please
I don't even know what the
keep
ground
seatbelt
control is.
fastened whenever you are seated.
Hey, ramp, we're gonna start the APU, and we'll let you know when to disconnect the GPU and the PCA.
Masks will drop down from the compartment above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose.
Roger, let us know when you're ready for GPU and PCA disconnect.
Remember to put your own mask on first before assisting others. For our overwater flights, life vests are located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In the event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage behind. Your safety is our top priority. There are 2 emergency exits located at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good, Hatchet. Let me know when you're ready for the next steps.
All right, we should switch over here to the APU, and then we'll turn off the external power and go from there. Already got another company message. Yep, so less than 138 packs on board. Consider pack flow low, which I already have it set to that. Alright, we got power on the APU. Let's go ahead and switch it over. Alright, we're there. And ramp, you can go ahead and disconnect the GPU and the PCA, please.
Disconnecting GPU and PCA now.
Which technically, both of those things would have been disconnected before they moved the jet bridge. At least at DFW, those things are all on a hoist off the jet bridge itself. So those things would have had to all been disconnected before pulling the jet bridge. That's my mistake. I forgot about that. Alright, those things are off. We get APU bleed on now. Get the packs on, and we got pack flow on low already. I got the bleeds opening. Alright, we're good from their pack lights. Fault lights are out. That checks. I got 75 in the cabin. We'll turn it down a little bit there. A little bit more. Alright, Chad, go ahead and pick up the pushback clearance.
Yo, Hatchet, I can't handle that request right now. You need to be in charge of the comms for pushback clearance.
This guy. Let's switch back over to ground. Oh, actually, we haven't contacted ground. You know what? I'll have him do it. Alright, Chad, you're in charge of the radios. Call for our pushback clearance.
Yo, Hatchet, calling for pushback clearance now?
American 2925 requesting clearance for pushback.
American 2925, pushback approved, tail southwest.
Tail southwest. Yeah, that's right, because we're taking off to the north. Alright, we'll push tail southwest, American 2925. Alright, they're all set in the back. Doors closed. Our seats are set up. Let's get pushed. We got 4 minutes early. We'll let the ground crew know. Alright, we got tail south.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright. Supposed to have been that one. Alright, parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yeah, we got those on. All right, we're starting engine number 1.
Roger, start engine number 1.
Ooh, this sounds good. All right, we have a good start on number 1. We're going to start the second engine.
Roger, start engine number 2.
Oh, you know what? Parallel 42 did do an update on their stuff. So we should have a lot more stuff available here to us that we wasn't getting before. We'll leave that one at default. I always like that one. Oh no, hold on. This is the engines. Yeah, we need that there. Then this one I was planning on leave at default. I just like the I like the default version of the APU. I think everything else is good. That on that. All right, I think that's good on that. All right, let's hop back in the aircraft. All right, we'll set parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start. Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, got power out the generators. Get bleed off. And master off there.
Unlocking gear.
All right, got it changed over to the generators. I mean the engines. Pressure is Stabilization system is good. Landing elevation is going to be 750. Copy that. Electric's good. APU is going to be powering down. Hydraulics 3000 and green. Fuel showing 13,380. APU will be shutting down here shortly. Alright, looking good there. Doors are good. Flight controls, let's get those set up. We got up 8. There's 8. Let's do flight controls check. Left, forward, aft. Extend the speed brakes. Rudder right, center left, center good there, and then we'll set flaps 1, and we're all set. Recall normal there. Alright, max on the brakes. Waiting on them to finish the cabin check. And we'll get flap set, but let's do it from the back. Man, this airplane sounds good. Alright, those are on. Land the light on. Alright, take off config check set. Flaps 1, trim up 0.08. That lights off. Dome lights off. It's a little dark right here. Let's turn that up a little bit. Alright. Alright, we're all set. And let's see what ATIS information is it right now.
0553 Zulu. Wind 275 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 1000 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 21. Altimeter 3015.
Very close.
Density altitude 1800 feet. Arriving and departing runway 23 left. Advise on initial contact you have information hotel.
Alright, information
McGee Tyson
hotel.
Airport, information hotel.
Alright, we're on ground already. We'll get tower on standby. Let's get that. 121.2. Alright. Hello ground, American 2925. We have information hotel and ready to taxi.
American 2925, Knoxville ground, taxi to runway 23 left via Romeo 1 Alpha. Contact tower on 121.2 when ready for departure.
Yeah, he gave us back 23 left. And Knoxville ground clearance gave us 23 right due to the NOTAM state 23 left is closed. That's the only thing I don't like, is the system doesn't remember saying certain things and then thus reverting back to what it originally said. Alright, we'll taxi via Alpha. Hold short of runway 23 left and we'll contact Tower, American 2925. Alright, let's go. See my brakes. He actually did give us the right tower frequency though, that's good. Alright, clear left and right. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Means we gotta get clearance up to this point. Oh, I forgot, I still need to see that chart. Hello, Tower, American 2925, permission to continue Alpha 9, crossing 23 left.
American 2925, Knoxville Tower, cross runway 23 left at Alpha 9 approved.
Alright, we'll continue Alpha 9 across 23 left, American 2925. All right, 23 right. All right, keep sending us the same stuff. 96 plus 0. All right, that checks. 1349. All right, let's get out of here. And Tower American 2925, we're holding short runway 23 right, ready for departure.
American 2925, runway 23 left, winds 270 at 3, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
All right, clear for takeoff, runway 23 right, fly runway heading, and copy the winds, American 2925. It's going to be 23. All right, Chad, you have the radios.
Yo, Hatchet, got the radios now. Let's get this bird in the air.
All right, approach in is clear. Runway is clear, departure in is clear. We got 23 right identified. Start the chrono. We got lights all on, ready to go. V1 and rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
American 2925, contact departure on 118.0.
Switching to departure on 118.0, American 2925. Knoxville departure, American 2925. Good morning, past 2000 on the climb.
American 2925, Knoxville departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 210, turn left. Heading 070, vectors to comedy, then own navigation.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, left heading 070, vectors to comedy, then own navigation. American 2925.
Flaps up.
American 2925, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, American 2925.
220 set. What I learned, they actually give you to head into that intersection. They just don't word it as such, because they definitely don't give you vectors after that. All right, through 10,000. Lights out. All right, 2,500 foot on the cabin altitude. We're looking good.
Dear guests, we have just reached our cruising altitude. You are now free to use your electronic devices.
What?
Please ensure they are set to airplane mode. We will be offering complimentary Biscoff cookies, pretzels, along with
Well,
soft
she's messing up.
alcoholic beverages are available for purchase. And our buy on board service is cashless. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Hey Lisa, we just passed 10,000 feet. We're not at cruise altitude yet.
Understood, Captain. I'll keep the cabin crew informed.
All right, we're looking good, guys. All right, we're already set for medium brakes on the landing.
American 2925, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, American 2925.
All right, we expected out 6:45. We pushed out actually 2 minutes early. Telex is just behind of when it counts it. I think it counts it when the engine actually starts. Is when I think it counts it versus actually disconnecting the parking brake. But that looks
American
good.
2925, contact Atlanta Center on 127.55.
Switching to Atlanta Center on 127.55, American 2925. Atlanta Center, American 2925, morning, climbing past 17,000 feet for flight level 250.
American 2925, Atlanta Center, good morning.
Flight level 200. 7 minutes and already at 20,000 feet. Why do I get the feeling they're also going to give me the wrong runway still to go into here? They just like to just change things how they want. And we don't have ground or anything here. For Charlotte. We're all going to be off once we arrive here. Be timing out after this. All right, we already got our approach information set. Cruise in 9 minutes. 319 is a monster. Man, the sound. Ooh, that sounds good. All right, top of descent at 719. Again, 9 minutes.
American 2925, Atlanta Center, expect the Philip 4 arrival. I'll call your descent in roughly 5 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Expecting the Philip 4 arrival. We'll wait for my call on the descent, unless we request otherwise. American 2925.
I wish I could let
American
them know.
2925, descend via Philip 4 into Charlotte.
Descending via Philip 4 into Charlotte. American 2925.
All right, we got descent via. Yeah, this is way off. We wouldn't be parking at Echo 14. That's like the, I knew it was a fluke. We just got lucky to have them give us a gate near that. I think Echo, yeah, that's like over here in the satellite stuff for like the CRJs and stuff. We wouldn't be parking over there. Again, this is the part where I would hope that they would update that to let us put our gate in, and it still watch the real world gates. And if an aircraft parks there, then we get a new gate roughly somewhere near that gate. But I had a feeling we got lucky on the 777. We're not going to be parking no Echo 14. I can't even see send the operations a message. Let's see. I don't even think it'll let me send it to them. Let's see if we just do this. Send it to the operations chat. Frequency. I doubt it'll give us. I don't think it's going to send it anywhere, but why not? And Atlanta Center, American 2925, our arrival gate will be Charlie 2. I wish you could update it from there, though.
American 2925, roger, continue as filed for Philip 4, arrival into Charlotte, gate assignment noted.
Okay. He's like, I don't care about that. Alright, flips 4. Already there above 240, so we don't have to start down right away, but we will be. So we'll go ahead and set 19,000 here. Very short ride, folks. $121.15.
Arriving runways 36 left, 36 right. Departing runways 36 center, 36 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information Victor.
Alright, information Victor.
Charlotte Douglas
3023.
International Airport. Information Victor. 0652 Zulu. Wind 005 at 5. Visibility 1/2 mile. Sky conditions, broken at 1,000 feet.
Oh, we actually already got that information in for the approach. Alright, Chad, so we'll be planning the ILS 36 left approach. Minimums are 944. We will be flaps full. Approach speed will be 130.
Yo, Hatchet, got it. Planning the ILS 36 left approach. Minimums at 944, flaps full. Approach speed 130 knots. Let's nail this landing, bro.
Alright, give the rest of the briefing first of the arrival.
Yo, Hatchet, we're arriving in Charlotte on runway 36 left using the ILS approach. Flying the Phillip 4 arrival. Transition level is 18,000 feet after the star. We'll intercept the ILS to runway 36 left. Weather shows winds 015 at 7 knots. Overcast at 1300 feet. In case of a missed approach, we'll follow the published procedure. Squawk code stays 3225. Approach frequency 125.8. Flaps full for landing. Approach speed 130 knots. Taxiing to gate E14B. Ready for the arrival, bro.
Arrival gate's gonna be C2.
Yo, Hatchet, gate assignment is noted as Charlie 2.
Yeah, see, it's a change on their board up there to that, not just stay what San Tenches decided to give it. Because we wouldn't park at an E14B. We wouldn't park there. Again, like I said, that's way over here. Is there? Yeah, there is an E14B. That's good. At least it knows that, but that's not the right gate that it park at. It's our speed 270. We're already doing that now. All right, that's good.
Hey, Captain Hatchet, First Officer Chad. Just wanted to check in and see if you'd like anything to drink or a small snack.
Ooh,
The cabin
that's
is in
new.
great mood, and the snack service is going smoothly.
Well, Chad. Hey, thanks, Lisa, but we're actually about to start the descent here in the next couple minutes. Thanks for the offer, though.
Understood, Captain. I'll prepare the cabin for descent.
Somebody did post that in their message about adding that, where they just come and just say random things during the flight like the crew would actually do. So that was cool to hear. That was very cool to hear. I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was going to tell me there was something, a crisis that just happened in the back. That typically is how it goes. You're supposed to be below 16? Oh no, at or above. Alright, I was about to say. Man, these sound good on this airplane.
Kindly ask that you return to your seats, stow your table, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
I got 12,000 next. They actually still have us set for the ILS 36 left, so that's cool. Whoa, too far.
American 2925, speed 250 knots.
And speed 250 knots, American 2925. Starting to see some precipitation painting on the radar there. .023 set. $11,000 set.
American 2925, contact Charlotte, approach on 125.35.
switching to Charlotte approach on 125.35, American 2925. Charlotte approach, American 2925 morning, descending past 16,000.
American 2925, Charlotte approach. Good morning. Charlotte altimeter 30.2. Expect the ILS runway 36 left approach into Charlotte.
Altimeter 302. Expecting ILS runway 36 left approach. American 2925.
I swear that's so authentic. Even when I'm doing it, I still be forgetting the call sign, the last number. So you're so, I don't even want to say so brain task saturated, but it's easy to forget. I'm pretty sure for those guys, when they're flying multiple flights, obviously in a day with multiple call signs, I like how they did put that in there where it's not a perfect readback. They kind of drag out the call sign because they slightly are trying to remember what the number was. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty sure they're probably going to give us vectors to final. Alright, got 10.5. We're supposed to land with 7.2. Or is it 9.2? I think it's 9.2. Supposed to arrive with 9.5. That's what it is. Alright, so 1,000 pounds from now. Alright, we're still getting company messages this late. Oh, that's that one. Alright, we're still above 10. Yeah. Probably was already showing it and I just didn't notice it. Yeah, so I did send a ticket to Phoenix and found that they purposely took the save option out of the menu here in the EFB. I'm sure they probably posted it somewhere and I wasn't paying attention in the last change log, but yeah, they said they took that out because it was causing issues. So they removed the save button. They said there you can't go in the livery for per livery config and set the EFB settings to what you want them to be, but man, with them having so many different aircraft types, that's a lot of not only a lot of configuring for the aircraft types, but also for each livery that you have. I'd have to do it before every flight before I get to every one of the airplanes just to get that set up that way. Alright, now here again is going to always be the test of if they're going to get us down to altitude properly. Alright, well, Wells is at 7,000 if they keep us at that the whole time.
American 2925, descend and maintain 4,000, turn right, heading 205 vectors.
Right, they're
for
going to
the
cut
ILS
us in
runway 36 left approach.
much sooner.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Right heading 205 for the ILS runway 36 left approach.
Right, so
American 2925.
It's likely what they're going to give us. Oh. Alright, that's likely what we'll get if we're going down to 4,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our
Let's go level change.
American 2925, turn left heading 165.
Turning left heading 165, American 2925.
Jeez, he's too much right now at this time of night.
American 2925, 5 miles from Defok. Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 left approach.
That moon is shining.
Left heading 080, descend and maintain 3000 until established. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 left approach. American 2925.
Oh. Wow, it is dark in here. And it is raining. Let's go flaps 1.
American 2925, contact Contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1.
Contacting Charlotte Tower on 118.1. American 2925.
All right, localizer and glass slope captured. Side distance from those two, 1.6 miles. So you can go ahead and throw gear down now.
Charlotte Tower, American 2925 morning. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 36 left.
American 2925, Charlotte Tower, wind 030 at 5. Runway 36 left, cleared to land. Caution bird activity.
Oh, that's
Cleared to
new.
land, runway 36 left. American 2925.
All right, 200 speed checks, flaps 2. Go around 4,000. Set. Been cleared to land, nose light on for landing. We got 130 on the approach speed. Crew seats for landing. Flaps 3.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
All right, speed checks, flaps full. We're stable. Our wind's on our nose. And I have the approach lights in sight. I'll take it down to minimums almost. All right, yeah, I got the Christmas tree. All right, my airplane.
500. Above. Minimum.
Continuing.
100.
Whoa.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
All right, we're down. Nose gear down. Versus engaged. It's 100 knots. Versus out. My brakes. My radios.
American 2925,
Yo, Hatchet,
welcome
you
to
got the
Charlotte.
radios. Let's get to the
Contact
gate,
ground
bro.
on 121.8.
Switching to ground on 121.8. American 2925.
I knew you was gonna do that. My radios. I should have did it
Hatchet,
sooner.
you got the radios?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Charlotte. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. Did you know that Charlotte is known as the Queen City and is home to the NASCAR
That was some
On
good
behalf of
flying
Captain
there.
Hatchet, First Officer Chad, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant day. The local time here is 3:39 a.m. For those with connections, please note the following upcoming departures. Flight 2727
All right, that
to
stopped the
Philadelphia,
clock.
departing at 6:16 from Gate B12. Flight 710 to Albany, departing at 7:05 from Gate C10. Flight 2431
Flaps
to
up.
St. Thomas, departing at 7:05
All
from
right, we
Gate
don't have to
A1.
cross any
Flight
runways to
102
my
to
knowledge,
Raleigh, departing at 7:05
so
from
we'll
Gate
go to
B13.
ground.
Flight 2838 to Bradley, departing at 7:07 from Gate B14. Flight 2406 to Orlando, departing at 7:09 from Gate B5.
Oh, we will. We still will. We'll stay on with Tower. That's who we need to be on with. And Tower American 2925, we're clear runway 36 left, going to gate Charlie 2.
American 2925. Taxi to C2 via Whiskey Sierra, cross runway 36 center, then Mike. Good day.
All right, see, that's what he's supposed to do, and then go over the ground on the other side. All right, we'll taxi to Charlie 2 via Whiskey Sierra, cross 36 center, then Mike, and over to ground, American 2925. All right, we landed with 9.9. Not bad at all. All right, APU is up. We're not going that way. Man, everything seems so much closer with the rain and fog than it actually was. I almost felt like I was zoomed in. I was like, why do I feel so zoomed in? That was excellent. I didn't even see what our landing rate was. I was trying to keep it on the runway. All right, let's go TARA off. Oh, they actually updated it now that we're on the ground. It updated on their screen now. If it was at least within the same terminal that we would actually park at, different story, but that's nowhere near. Oh, I must have already pushed it. Yeah, see, Tower's supposed to give us our taxi clearance when we got to cross runways. Then we switch over to ground. And then we'll go over the ramp on something or another. Also, let me get us back on our init page. BAAL2925. That way we get our on and end times. Alright, so we'll go Sierra, crossover Sierra to Mike. And then we'll take, we'll actually have to take Mike 2 to Juliet, then to Romeo. Alright, and ground's 21.9. Is that right? We're on the west side. It's 21.8. Why did I know we were going to pass up the turn? We're going to have to make a turn right here. If we can. Actually, let's go up to the next one. We'll make a turnaround. We'll do use asymmetric thrust. Turn around. And Tower, American 2925. We seem to have missed our turn on Sierra. Can we do a 180 up here?
American 2925, approved for a 180 turn on Sierra. Proceed when ready.
Wilco, American 2925. Don't want to end up in the grass. Alright, we're supposed to arrive at 7:48, and then in the blocks at a little later time than that, about 15 minutes after that almost. So we're on the ground early. Man, this airplane sounds good. Alright, so the folks back in Knoxville can go home. The passenger service, they were all sitting, probably not all, but definitely the passenger service supervisor or manager was definitely watching FlightAware to make sure that we landed so they could go home. Alright, Sierra Mike. And Tower, American 2925, crossing runway 36 center on Sierra.
American 2925, cross runway 36 center on Sierra, approved.
Alright, crossing runway 36 center, approved, American 2925. There's some Amazon Prime moving around in the dark over there. Oh, I forgot to put it on. Continue Mike here. Alright, we don't have to go anywhere else. We'll go over the ground. Hello ground, American 2925, just cleared 36 center on Mike going to Charlie 2.
American 2925, Charlotte ground, taxi to C2 via Mike. Good day.
2922. All right, we'll taxi via Mike to Charlie 2, American 2925. All right, since we're already good talking to him, we can go ahead and switch over to ramp. Let them know we're approaching 24 Sierra, which is what that'll be. Up here. Yeah, 24 North. 24 November, my mistake. Is there a truck out here on the taxiway in front of us? Looks like it might be a fire truck or something out there. It is. All right, and again, we're going up to Romeo. That's Golf. This is Romeo. Hello, ramp, American 2925, approaching spot 24 November to park Charlie 2.
Ground to flight deck, roger. Approaching spot 24 November to park Charlie 2.
Oh, did I not set up Charlie 2? I don't think I ever set it up. Charlie 2 is the last gate. Person stuck inside the building, most likely. All right, we'll call that good. Parking brake set. Turn off our light there. All right, 1:13 total time, 7:55 in the blocks. Jet bridge, are you gonna connect? It's supposed to. Let's go beacon light out. You get wing light out as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at Charlotte Douglas
Oh,
International.
we got power.
On behalf of Captain Hatchett, First Officer Chad, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful stay here, a beautiful vacation, and safe travels to your next
Vacation.
destination. Thank you for flying with American Airlines. We hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.
All right, jet bridge is connected. Deboard. I think we are all set. It's off. Alright, she's already started the deplaning process, so we're good there. Alright. We'll go 75 at least. Up 100. Alright, yeah, so scheduled in the block 7:50. So we're supposed to land at, well, it says land 7:48, but I'm pretty sure the flight plan says further down than that. Actually, no, 7:50. So in the blocks at 7:55. Still good time and even landing way out there, so not bad. We'll take it. Good flight. We'll take that. Let's get PCA connected too. Alright, followed on the pack lights. Alright, so for a short flight, not bad for us, folks. Not bad. Alright, let's look at our last message here. Let's see what it was. Probably last couple messages. Alright, so yeah, 7:55. And if we look at our last telex message, again, out times. We'll scroll down to get those. Alright, out was 6:44. On was 7:03. No, that's not right. Off. Out was 6:44. Off the ground was 07:03. We were in the blocks at 7:39. No, why do they got these backwards? On the ground at 7:33 and in the blocks at 7:56. Block time 1 hour 11 minutes. We started out, looks like 2 minutes before they did, which I think is what it was from engine start. Flight time was 36 minutes. We got 39 minutes. Close enough. We'll take our times. Our times, well, operations will probably take the ACARS times of what it's in. So, alright, that's that. We're in the blocks with 9.5, exactly what we wanted to be here in. We'll take it. And then this is just flub. None of that's correct. Yeah, other than that, that is it. And again, like I said, in order to get those times, as soon as you land, make sure to go back to the init page and put your flight number back in. So if you're using real ACARS, it'll pick it up properly and make it work. Appreciate you guys flying. Let's see if we can do a debrief. Hey Chad, do you want to do a debrief for us? See what if they have an actual debrief.
Yo, Hatchet, let's do a quick debrief.
Okay, give me a debrief. I don't think they will. There's nothing to
Yo,
debrief on
Hatchet,
his side.
solid landing, bro. We nailed the ILS approach to
Oh.
runway 36 left, and we're taxiing to gate Charlie 2. Weather was overcast at 1100 feet. Winds were calm. Approach speed was on point at 130 knots. Great teamwork on the Phillip 4 arrival.
Sweet, sounds good. And we got these folks here within 5 minutes of the end block time of 7:55 Zulu.
Yo, Hatchet, nailed it. We're right on time,
Nailed
bro.
it. All right, let's go and see what the... Oh, they're gone. Hey, Lisa, can you give a debrief? See what they have. Be new to add.
Certainly, Captain. We have completed the flight with 96 passengers on board. The cabin crew, including Sarah, Mike, and Jessica, managed the service smoothly. We offered complimentary Biscoff cookies or pretzels, along with soft drinks, coffee, and tea. The buy-on-board service went well, and there were no issues reported. The passengers seemed to enjoy the flight, and we are now ready for deboarding.
All right, sounds good, Lisa. Looks like all the passengers are off the plane. It was a great flight. No issues, no safety troubles, and hope to fly with you guys again soon.
Thank you, Captain Hatchet. I'm glad to hear everything went smoothly. It was a pleasure working with you and First Officer Chad. Looking forward to our next flight together.
All right, guys, so that was it. That got us to the gate. I do like the gate assignment thing from Say Intentions. The only problem, like I said, was are they waiting to open doors or something? Oh, no, they're open. He already got him. He's just waiting for the other guy. I just wish it was a little bit more accurate for the flight number, the airplane, for the correct gate. Because like I said, Echo 14B is not somewhere, to my knowledge, that the Airbus is parking. I think it's like CRJs and such that park over there, 145s maybe. It's like the little satellite, like in Houston Bush. But again, otherwise, good solid flight. We'll call it good. All right, they got everything off on their side. Wasn't too bad on the parking. Could have been better. I'm pretty sure our person was inside the wall. I didn't set this one up. I meant to and forgot. I didn't realize what gate we were going to be parking at until I was setting it up while I was at work. But yeah, otherwise, a good flight. Nice little short haul flight. And we actually, I won't be doing the flight tomorrow. The next flight we probably won't be doing until I'm on my days off, because that flight is to Barbados. It's going to be a very long flight. We're going from Charlotte here to Barbados in the 738. That is going to be a long flight. That's 1,800 miles we're going to be covering on that flight in the 73800 out of Charlotte here, going to Bridgetown Adams International. And you already know who our crew is going to be. Our good friend, what's his name? Tyrone, our island guy. He'll be our crew on that flight going back. But yeah, otherwise everything went to plan, and I'll see you guys on that flight. That'll be on the on my day off when we do that flight. So see you guys on the next one. Later.